Hey guys, HTV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got even more Pokemon news to go over because another insider has come out revealing a bunch of things that we can expect to see in the upcoming Pokemon games, being Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Pokemon Unite, and Pokemon Legends Arceus. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment as well with everything we cover in today's video. I would love to hear your thoughts about it. And subscribe if you're brand new. We keep you up to date with everything to do with Pokemon, especially with all these new games coming out very soon as well. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, it is from Samus Hunter, who basically is a very well-known insider. I'm pretty sure they've got a lot of things correct in the past. So, I mean, it's still technically a rumor, but obviously it has a lot of technical evidence behind it as well. But it all started again from this tweet that we went over in yesterday's video by the TMII Studio group, basically the people that are making Pokemon Unite. And this person basically tweeted at Samus Hunter saying, "Can this be Zelda related to Breath of the Wild 2? They then replied saying, "No, it's not. It is for Pokemon Unite. They are going to show it in the next Pokemon before E3. Little edit, there's basically going to be a Pokemon Presents before E3. So obviously, this is basically what the other insiders were saying in the video that we covered yesterday. But as you can see, there's a thread here which basically goes over a bunch of stuff about the upcoming games. Again, this is not confirmed, so don't take all this with like definitive evidence. But like I say, she is an insider and she's basically got a lot of things right in the past, so this has definitely got a lot of I don't know, just validity about it. Of course, Samus Hunter's Twitter will be linked in the description down below. I definitely advise following her. She covers like everything Nintendo wise. But basically, she tweeted this out yesterday on the 17th of May, saying that many sites are reporting now that there's going to be rumors about a Pokemon Presents before E3 2021. Even though I had already clearly mentioned it a few days ago and with a teaser last month, the one more stop before the destination. So, as we all know, there's going to be Nintendo at E3, that's already been confirmed, but Pokemon's still kind of been a little bit in the air about it. You know, we didn't know if we were going to get Pokemon at E3, or we were going to get some sort of Pokemon Presents before E3. So basically, all the insiders are saying that we are going to get a Pokemon Presents before E3, and it's going to be around the start of June, the end of May. I think the time frame we got was between the 4th and the 6th of June, which I do believe is, if I actually go to the calendar, June the 4th is a Friday and then June the 6th is a Sunday, which is interesting because we don't usually get presents on the weekend. So if anything, I would suggest that we'd be getting it on a Friday. But anyway, the thread does say that I already talked about these details in private with some people, now I make them public. The main focus will be 3 titles, being Pokemon Unite, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and Pokemon Legends Arceus, alongside other small updates from mobile games like Pokemon Masters and Cafe Mix, and Switch titles. So the Pokemon Company's plans are to revitalize interest in Unite after it was poorly received by the public. Announcing certain aspects along with the main games is one of their moves to appease fans. It's a good idea, to be fair. If they just did something about Unite, just get disliked to hell. But if it's in a video with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and Legends Arceus, you know, people are looking forward to those. They're not looking forward to Unite. Put them in the same one. Probably won't be as bad. I personally am still really looking forward to Pokemon Unite. I love MOBAs, I'm a big fan of Smite, and I think it's going to be a really good game. I just think they handled the reveal of it just terribly, so bad. They basically bigged it up to be like a massive thing, and then it just wasn't. Or I guess people just had really high expectations that the next Pokemon Presents was going to be big, and when we only got Pokemon Unite, after getting like new Pokemon Snap and all this stuff, people were left disappointed, which is fair. So I think if they just included it all in one Pokemon Presents, it would have been fine. But I'm pretty sure that Tencent were like, no, we want our own Pokemon Presents, which is why they had to do a separate one. So it's not even Pokemon's fault that they kind of revealed it in the way that they did. But yeah, it wasn't received well. I think they re-uploaded the video like 3 or 4 times and people still like disliked it like mad. Anyway, so Pokemon Unite is obviously going to be in the next Pokemon Presents. It's why it's not like Pokemon Direct, because a Pokemon Presents is basically something that features like everything that's also not being made by Game Freak, whereas obviously a Pokemon Presents is everything being made by Game Freak, if that makes sense. Anyway, it says, while for the remakes of Diamond and Pearl will begin to show the main differences from the originals with new forms for some Pokemon and the return of some mechanics that were abandoned in the new chapters, will be a mix of fidelity. I didn't know that could even be used in this way, but to the original game and novelty to attract. So this is an interesting tweet here. So obviously it does say that we're going to be getting new forms for some Pokemon. So I don't know if that's referring to like mega forms, or if it's referring to like new forms for Dialga and Palkia. Maybe they get primal forms just like Kyogre and Groudon did. Because it then goes on to say that we're getting the return of some mechanics that were abandoned in the new chapters. I'm guessing that is referring to Mega Evolutions, because obviously Mega Evolution was abandoned in the new chapters. So yeah, there's already been a lot of talk about Mega Evolution returning, so I guess this just gives it more evidence and just pushes it more in the direction that we are going to be getting Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl. It then goes on to say, though, the game and novelty to attract old and new fans of the series, despite complaints from players. Even these titles will not have a national Pokedex, which, again, isn't crazy to think of. Like, it'd be mad to think that every single Pokemon was going to be in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It's a remake of the Generation 4 games. The Pokedex is most likely just going to be up to Generation 4. Then says, this title aims at a single player experience while still embracing the multiplayer and competitive soul of the series. Which is also interesting, because we know that Pokemon Legends Arceus is not a multiplayer game. So the fact that this title aims at a single player experience means that Sword and Shield has to be the main online game for the foreseeable future. Because that is obviously what they put a lot of time and effort into the competitive scene, with all the different ways to breed Pokemon and obviously like do the EVs and the IVs and all the items and change abilities and all this. It's obviously the main competitive hub, especially when we now know that obviously Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl title aims at a single player experience. We know that Legends Arceus is only a single player experience. It makes sense that obviously Sword and Shield is going to be the main hub. Anyway, we now move on to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So she says Legends instead will be a title primarily single player. It is a project born thinking about how it would be a title Pokemon set in an open world that follows the philosophy of Breath of the Wild. This does not mean only at the level of setting, but also to mechanics related to free exploration. The combat system will be a simplified version in the mechanics inherited from the titles of the main series, similar to Let's Go, but will deepen it with new mechanics, mainly related to the trainer and the links with their Pokemon. So it says the combat system will be a simplified version in the mechanics. So obviously the combat system is still a little bit up in the air as well, because obviously we thought we were getting that like big it's like ATB battle system or whatever, where it's basically just real time, and if you don't do anything, you're constantly going to get attacked, like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. But obviously here it says it's going to be a simplified version in mechanics inherited from the titles of the main series, similar to Let's Go. So I really don't know what to expect. I just really want to see another trailer, because then we can finally see what we're actually getting. But here it obviously says new mechanics related to the trainer and the links with a Pokemon. I guess that's where like the trainer gets attacked by Pokemon or something, because we know that's a thing. So yeah. Anyway, it says, while for Diamond and Pearl, we will have new information primarily on a monthly basis until their release. I'm guessing that means after the Pokemon Presents. So that's really good. We'll be getting information monthly for those games. So we're obviously going to get information in June, which is obviously the Pokemon Presents, and then in July, August, September, October, and then a release probably in November. Remember, in the next Pokemon Presents, we're going to be getting the release date of Diamond and Pearl's Generation 4 remake. So anyway, it then says, for Legends, we will have the same level of marketing only after the release of the remakes. There will be some new Pokemon in those games. So it's basically saying that once Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are out, Legends Arceus is going to get the same treatment, where we get information about it every single month. But it's also saying there will be new Pokemon in those games, which, I mean, if you take an educated guess, is probably always going to be the case. You know, they're not going to have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and then Legends Arceus with no new Pokemon, because that would mean the last new Pokemon we got was Zeraora, which was released like last year in 2020. So that means we wouldn't get a new Pokemon for like 2 years, which is unheard of. So yeah, I am interested to see what these new Pokemon are, though, because obviously Pokemon Legends Arceus set in the past. Are they Pokemon that maybe went extinct or something, or that just died out? I don't really know. Like, it's going to be interesting. And then it says, sorry to be a bother, but any news on when Nintendo is announcing the public of their E3 plans and the direct date? Probably next week. So, yeah, obviously, I will be streaming the Nintendo Direct thingy at E3, if I'm allowed anyway. And obviously, the Pokemon Presents, that's a given. Of course, I'll be streaming that. But like I said, there's a lot of information in this thread. Again, it is not concrete, 100% confirmed news. But it is very likely. Like I say, Samus Hunter has a very, very good track record, so I guess just make your own assumptions and stuff, whatever you think. But I mean, I definitely believe it. I don't know. This person has never given any reason to not believe her, so yeah, that's basically everything for today's video. Like I say, a lot of information to go over. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 550 likes. Leave a comment as well. What are your thoughts about everything we've covered today? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe if you're brand new. Keep you up to date with everything to do with Pokemon, like these things. Whenever we get some new information, I'll let you guys know. So yeah, keep you in the loop and everything like that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.